Fatality.
How's it going, everybody? Dynamic Entry here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. This time I'm going to talk about Strength Type Beerus Irreversible Judgment, a fan favorite SSR of our God of Destruction of Universe 7. Before we go on, however, let me just say I'm out of town at the moment, so if my audio sounds a bit off or weird, that's why. I'm going to be returning to my other microphone soon, and I've ordered a better one, so once I'm returning home, my audio will actually improve a lot, so thanks for holding it out, guys. Okay, so let's first talk about his super attack, God of Destruction's Edict, or as most of you will probably refer to it, Sphere of Destruction from Dragon Ball's universe. It causes supreme damage to the opponent and lowers defense, and I'll show you its animation right now. As a special perk, I actually earlier recorded the super attack animation, and I used a double Broly leader, so it's going to hurt, and I've also made sure that his passive is active, so you'll see just how much damage a super attack level 2 Beerus can do with his passive activated and great leaders. So I'll see you right after the super attack, and then we'll discuss his stats, his passive, and his links. I'll see you in a second. So that was his super attack, God of Destruction's Edict. He can do quite a lot of damage, especially if you raise his super attack with the SR Tech Beerus that you can get from the summons. Of course, remember to awaken them so that your chance increases. Okay, so let's talk about the stats here. 7,200 HP, that's quite good. It's not great. It's a bit low, like for great SSRs, it's a bit low. However, it's good enough so he doesn't drop your HP, the HP of your team too much. His attack stat is actually almost unrivaled among SSRs, like not transcended URs, but regular URs. He does a lot of damage. His defense, on the other hand, to balance it out, is quite low, 2,700 defense. That's almost half of what most SSRs have. It's not very good. However, defense, as you maybe know, is not the most important stat, so he's okay. I've heard him called a glass cannon before. I wouldn't go that far. You're not supposed to block agility attacks with a strength type in the first place, so he's okay. His defense is not great, but he'll be fine. What I'm saying is, including him in your team will not end up killing you. Okay, so as you can see here, his subtitle is Irreversible Judgment. I think that's quite cool, even though it's really ironic, because in the Dragon Ball Super Series, he actually does reverse his judgment. He's a strength type card, which is a bit unfortunate because strength is the strongest type. He would be really great as maybe an intelligence card or something like that. It hurts him a lot that he's a strength type because there's already so many good cards in strength, and you might not even have a place for him in your mono because of how limited his links are. However, let's just have a look at them now. We have Godly Power, a link he shares with Super Saiyan God Goku, the regular one, not the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, the blue one, but the red one. He also shares it with Whis, and it adds 15% attack. That's quite a good link, especially when you consider that most of these Whis and Goku also share a 2-key link with him. So those are great partners, especially the Fist from the Heavens Goku, because he shares Beerus' typing and makes for a dastardly combo in a mono strength team. Let's move on to Shocking Speed, a well-known, really high-tier key link, 2-key, with cards like Gotenks, Agility-type Gotenks, Tech-type SSR Freezer, cards like Kaioken Goku, the Super Saiyan Gods, and even the Tech Whis. So this is a great link to have. Connoisseur, a HP recovery link with Whis, kind of worthless because, I mean, you have items, you won't really need the HP recovery, but it's better than nothing. I really wish he had a better link with Whis, something like maybe another key link, or possibly a attack boost, or maybe even something unique, like a defense down for the enemy, something. Anything but this, but it's still better than nothing. The Innocence, a plus 10% link. I don't really understand why, because Beerus is not innocent. But then again, not a lot of these cards on this list are innocent. I guess what they mean is childlike mind and not really innocent. But he links him up with a few cool characters, notably, again, Agility Gotenks. So you might want to use him together with Beerus. It's a really interesting combo. Okay, so those were his links. He has a very good 100% attack threshold. He doesn't need a lot of ki to get there, depending on how you count it. It's either 2 or 3. Well, he needs 3 to hit 100%, but it's listed as 2 because the game is weird sometimes. A God's Fury, his passive, gives you a high chance of increasing his attack by 150%. To put that in perspective for a moment, the Agility Transcended UR level 120 Goku Super Saiyan 3 adds 100% with this passive. This guy here adds 150%. Of course, the condition is that RNGesus is pleased with you. So it takes quite a bit of luck to get this passive off, but it's actually not that rare. It's about 30%. Actually, I think it's exactly 30%. You can look that up in the dbz.space database. I've linked it in the description. But yeah, 30% to raise attack by 150%. That's pretty crazy. And as you saw in that video I showed you, if it does trigger, he hits hard, especially if you use a Broly leader or a Gogeta leader later on. Now let's talk about his placement in the meta. At the moment in Global, he's still one of the best cards. I mean, there's probably like 5 or 6 better cards, but overall he's a really good card. Top tier definitely. In Japan, he's dropped down quite a bit. He's no longer really useful because there's just so many strength type great cards. But you can still use him. He's not terrible. If his passive goes off, he hits hard. Now, he is actually one of the prime candidates that a lot of people are expecting to get a rebirth Dokkan soon. So if he does, you'll hear from me and I will review that new card. I really hope he does get one because this card is just beautiful. His super attack animation is great. He really does enough damage. All he would really need is just a little bit of a boost. Okay guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and comment down below your thoughts on this Beerus card and other cards you may want me to review in the future or do analysis for. I'm quite enjoying doing these videos. I'm going to make them a more regular thing. Of course, I'm going to upload guides and all kinds of other Dragon Ball Dokkan battle related videos like summons too, but I really like doing these SSR analyses, so I'll keep doing them for the cards that I think are worth it. So thanks again for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video that I'll make. Bye guys.